Hello, everybody. Anybody there? Hey, we're coming. So, before we get started, let's try something different. All right, here's Gordon. Are you live?
I am live.
Right on.
Am I coming in?
All right, so yep, gotcha.
Cool.
I was going to try and do the intro, but it's
Uh-oh. Where'd we go?
we're here.
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I see you.
Am I coming in? Not coming in at all.
Yeah.
More technical difficulties.
I got you, but I don't know if my computer's acting right. But
I haven't seen a notification from Facebook yet.
I can't win. We got 2 people.
Okay. It's just me and you.
I see 5 people online.
Oh,
3
good.
comments here. Mike's there. Somebody else is out there. I see you, but you're kind of lagging sometimes. I don't know if it's my computer or yours. Let me check something real quick. This is a new computer for me, guys. So if you're there and you hear me babbling on, it's me. Are you there?
All right. Yeah, I'm here.
You're there. Yeah. So we got 5 people. Looks like Mike and one other person have commented. What is going on?
It's a good question. I'll be right back.
Hey,
after these important announcements. Yeah, Don was saying that the audio is a bit glitchy. Not sure what's going on.
Why are you in the extremely audio?
I'm sorry, what? So I'm thinking Todd needs to get a newer computer. This one's a bit glitchy. Oh well. So glad to see you guys out there today. I'm not sure what's going on with Todd's computer. I think we have a little bit more trials and tribulations that we need to get through with regards to his side of the setup, since he's controlling the show. He did get a newer refurbished computer, but I don't know. It's not coming in right. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Wish I could bring somebody else in. All you see is my bald head and whatever else that you can see behind me. So anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking with us for a couple of minutes at least. I don't want to bore you guys to death with the rest of the show of non-entertaining stuff. Thing of it is, though, I do have a couple of things that I wouldn't mind showing you guys. I know that you guys have seen the videos in the past from 1612 on the Dragon's Domain set. So basically, you've seen two videos. You've seen one that's a kind of a 3D printed test shot, and then you also saw the one that had some sprue action, the black UPCM. So here it is, the black UPCM. It's actually really nice. And he has it on loan for me to do some photographs and whatnot. And then basically probably going to just show this off a little bit. So hopefully you can get your pre-orders in. It's not a bad addition to the whole Eagle lineup. Also, if memory serves, I think the Dragon's Domain Eagle is also a little bit different. You know, the command module is removable with magnets, and then the rear end is got the ring, the diamond, right? So basically, it's gonna kind of look like this right here. So that's what everything looks like off the sprue. So I'm going to be doing some photographs on that, kind of showing it off to the folks across Props and Ships and other 1999 pages. So I'm very excited to do that. Looks like Todd's still having some issues. So we'll still keep on hanging in there just for a minute or two, and then maybe I'll give the good old college instructor show up 15-minute, I'll let you guys go type thing. And then we'll try to do this again. Anyway, if you haven't yet, go to what is it, the spreadshirt.com. Look up Props and Ships store, and then you can actually order you one of these really cool shirts. Fruit of the Loom is what the shirt is. So it's a high quality shirt with a high quality silk screen on it. We have some kind of cool, a little bit witty sayings. If you wanted to see some of that stuff, you know, I think far too often in the past that 1999 has been a little too serious. So, you know, if you need your space, or you want to see this episode, or basically you want to party like it's September 12th, 1999, and I know you guys know what I mean by that, then order yourself a really cool shirt on behalf of Props and Ships. So enjoy. All right. So that's kind of a plug-in for that. I know that you guys have seen the Martin Bower book, the World of Models, or Martin Bower's World of Models. So that's another cool book to get a hold of. I was going to do a little bit of a show off on the on my Hawk collection, but that would require me to remove all of the cables that are on my laptop, because apparently I'm only dialed into the laptop, and I can't seem to dial in to my portable devices without Todd directing that. So, oh, I think he might be back. Are you back, Todd? You gotta do something with your mic. Unplug it and plug it back in. There we go. He'll see that from his phone. Anyway, yeah, I was going to show off a little bit of my Hawk collection. I really wanted to show you both of the 31-inch ones. I only have the orange one out right now. We had some ice over here, and apparently it's not all melted yet in my hatch going into the crawl space. With all my stored items has sealed my my hatch, so I can't pull it open right now until I chisel that ice away. But I do have the other ones out. That is, if Todd can get things going, I'll be glad to show off my my collection. Basically, I have the 231s. I have the Martin Bower special from Iconic Replicas. You guys have seen the pictures online, so I was going to show you a little bit more of some good video detail on it. I might even do a video on it and just throw that up on YouTube. I really haven't taken the opportunity to do video stuff for myself yet, but I might throw one or two on up there. So anywho, I maybe give it 2 more minutes.
Two more minutes.
There you go. Now you're coming in clear.
All right. Sorry about that. I just had to get little things worked out.
Yeah, good old Microsoft Windows compared to Apple.
Yeah, I'm a little, yeah, definitely. So we don't really have a script today, so we thought we'd, unless you've already told them, that we would go with, we're going to look at some of your.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect here. I'm going to have you add me back on my iPad, and I'll show off my Hawks. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, so
you
go ahead
don't
and
have to disconnect here, I don't think. I think you can just switch over.
I'll just turn off the cam. I'll just turn off the cam and mic.
Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry about that. I'm got a brand new computer and it's finicky. So, and if it looks like I'm looking down to my, I guess it'd be my left. It's because that's where my screen is at and my camera is up here. So I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at the camera. So don't think I'm not paying attention to you. I'll probably have to reposition things after today just so I can see how things are going to go. So who else out there? Gary Reynolds. Mike Reeder needs bells. Metal bells. Huh. Gregory Waters. Man, I ain't seen you in a while. Let's see who Rockwell Media Dundee is. Oh, or Gordon's back. So he's got the right equipment.
You guys can see me. You guys can see me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So were you done? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was just seeing who all was here. It looks like Jeff Brubel just popped in. Just talking to him and telling him my life story of being,
nice.
You know. But go, take it away.
Again. Okay. All right, cool.
It better not be.
Just a little bit. All right. So I know you guys have wanted to look at some of these Hawks a little bit more closely. We'll start with some of the smaller ones here, and then we'll end with the grand finale. So ultimately, Dave Jacobs had pretty much remolded the original kit and made it. Did a lot of embellishments, adding a lot more detail from the original kit, and basically showed it off at a couple of Wonderfests a few years ago. We all know how inaccurate it really is, but it's really cool to see what people can do by polishing some of these turds in the past. So as you can see, a lot of the really cool details have been added onto this one here. Did a really good job, all in resin, and it was amazing how much detail that he added. And then he goes at the end of the show, "Hey Gordon, since you've been so cool, here I'm going to give this to you." And I said, "Gotta give you some money." He goes, "Don't worry about it." And I said, "Okay." So it's been in my collection. Very honored to show it off I think one or two you also out there have one that's pretty much set up like that. So that's actually a kind of nice one to have. Now, who doesn't got these? Right, the Konomis. I've been actually trying to pass on the information on some really good deals. If of course there hasn't been too many lately, but anytime that I see it on eBay, I'll definitely pass the deals on to you guys. First come, first serve, I guess. So Rick Robinson, you remember him from last week? He actually did a really good job on a set that he had already built, and I had let him know that, hey man, if you want, I'll buy this from you. That was when I was actually in Afghanistan. He was showing those off. It's like, wow, I really wouldn't mind having a couple of built kits, just of the round two kit. Now the round two kit is still available. Very, very awesome little, very accurate little kit. I think that you can actually apply the stand in two different fashions, but I usually have it set up like this. So it's really nice. I would like to get another one that actually has the white windows, like they used on Screen used, like my 31-inch one here. And then of course I got a white one there that's almost identical. All right, so the next item is the iconic replica. Thank you for who you are for the wonderful deal. It is an amazing ship. We all know how it's not exactly accurate. We all know. You all don't have to be hooting and hollering. I'm well aware, but the bottom line is it's really nice to have in the collection. Only 30 of these are made. They're all signed and painted by Martin Bower. Well, I think some of the panels were painted. So I'm very honored to have this one in my collection, box and all, everything else. So it's about 19 inches, almost 20 inches long. It's actually pretty big. It's a little bigger than the 1/48 scale. It's really nice. Let's see here. The way I normally put these back is I actually have to put this plexi stand on it and then set it. I actually was one of the first recipients of the original back in 2010. Hey Todd, I think you're coming in, man. I hear him grumbling back there. All right.
Sorry.
Can you hear? Well, we can hear you, Todd. I can't see you.
Well, I got us. Can you not see me?
Okay. Yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, we can see you now.
Yeah, I brought you forward so you could display your stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. And last but not least, the 31-inch. I mean, so the story behind these, I had two of them. Y'all saw me and Todd with the photographs across since Alpha 2017, I think, convention. These were the Rogue. Well, these were intended to be the Rogue prototypes. And then I was talking to Lee Malone, who's in charge of Rogue. I said, hey, if you're not going to do anything with these, I'd like to buy them off of you. And then I commissioned Pam Ryan to build these for me, and he did an amazing job on both the white one and the orange one. These were actually produced by Time Slip Creations. George Tackix did an amazing job, and of course now you could actually buy a rotocast version of this. This is solid, but you can buy a rotocast version of this through Todd for Todd. I don't remember how much you're charging for them, but amazing kits. This particular one, obviously it's the orange one. The detail is just unbelievable. I would highly recommend getting into this if you're wanting to get you a 31-inch monster here. Forgive, there's a couple of pieces that were missing. Another thing that I've always emphasized, if you get into the 1/24 scale or resin kits, you're always going to be doing repair work. So every time I use a stand or whatever, and I will not drill a hole in this thing to make a permanent stand, is that you're going to be doing some repairs. So I have a little bit of either super glue or 5-minute epoxy or something like that in order to take care of these unbelievably large and very detailed displays. So anyway, so I was contemplating on the idea of maybe incorporating some of Mike Reeder's aluminum on this, but I decided against it because, first of all, I think it'd be too heavy. I mean, it's a very long and heavy model. I just don't want it to be too darn heavy, adding any more weight to it. It's a little fragile. And the all-clad work that BIM did on this is just amazing. So I just don't want to take away from that either. He did a remarkable job on this. I mean, shoot, I'm not the one who builds, so I'm very happy with it. But anyway, here's the front side of it. You want to get some good detail. I don't know if you guys can see that okay or not. I'm not able to see any comments, but really remarkable detail on it. And I suppose we can have a discussion on where the landing gear should go.
Yeah.
Anyway, Todd, I know, Todd, you're going to be building one of these for yourself one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an amazing thing. See, this already had come apart already. You just got to be really careful with these. So what I do with these, I actually got these stands from my wife's old business called Creative Memories. These were just like magazine holders or brochure holders. And I put some felt feet on them, and I really didn't want the stand to take away from the ship look, and I wanted the ship to actually look in a decent way. So ultimately, they work. I mean, no extra cost to me. And then I think, Todd, I gave you one or two of these, didn't I?
Yeah, I've got mine on the studio scale Hawk Mark 10 that.
Right. Yeah. The Gary McMaster prototype, if you will.
Yeah.
So I have one more thing I wanted to show, and then it's more of a plug for round two than anything else. So, real good friend of mine, Harold Wolf, built this eagle, and I said, "Hey, man, if you're gonna sell it, I'd like to at least get it from you." And we made a deal. And obviously, the lab eagle has been long anticipated, and I'd say the lion's share, you guys probably already have one, but you've seen Harold's work. He built my VIP 44-inch. He's just an amazing builder. He incorporated aluminum all the way around. The Mike Reeder CMs, the round two thrusters, as well as he also incorporated an older round two, the RCS ones that came out with the Eagle One to do the sides. I think Mike is making those now since round two no longer is producing those. Hint, hint. And then I think these are the original model pieces. I don't think that he went with aluminum on that. But I mean, it's just an amazing build. I would highly recommend doing, getting yours and then purchasing and building. But he just does an amazing job, just an absolutely amazing job. So I'm once again very proud to have this one in my collection. And Harold, you're an awesome dude, man. You're an awesome dude. So really do appreciate it. Isn't that cool? I know Roy is just like salivating and just watching this. Roy's out there, because he loves Eagle 4 from the Metamorph. So I love it. It's really awesome. So that's it. That's the show. Any questions?
Yeah.
Only from Todd, right?
Apparently I didn't have my Facebook check marked in my thing, but I've just clicked it. So we're just coming on live and on the Space 99 private ships.
Oh, nice. I know that.
Hi, Nick. How you doing?
I know some other folks have actually come online prior to. They were telling me they could actually see me and stuff. All right, cool.
So,
hope you enjoyed that.
The studio scale Hawk kit, it is $800 for the kit plus shipping. I know everybody's going to go, "Oh my gosh, that's expensive," but almost half of that is in casting work and materials and getting them shipped to me. So I'm not out here getting rich, but they're beautifully cast, as you can already see.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I am very, very happy to have what I got, and
you get
you
what you pay
too
for,
can build yours.
and
I'm
you
sorry, what was that,
too.
Todd?
I said they're definitely worth. You pay for what you get what you pay for. Yeah, that's what I said. So, um, anybody that's bought anything from Time Slip or George Takix, however you say his last name, these days I'm going to ask him. I don't know why I didn't already, but um, yeah, he does extremely nice work.
Yeah, it's very
Either he
clean.
does extremely nice work or he's got somebody that does it for him.
Yeah,
He never said. He just says, "I'll get that cast for you." So
yeah, it's very clean. It's very
very
clean. It's very accurate, and there's not a whole lot of prep work that needs to be done in order to get things going with the build itself. So yeah, I would highly recommend it.
and also Gordon said his was heavy. That's because he he has the very first set that was cast, and they were solid. We now rotocast them, so they're very lightweight.
Yeah, yeah. So you can also get with Mike Reeder and have that aluminum added, and not have too much of a worry.
Right. Yeah, and if you wanted to do something with the cockpit, you'd probably be able to do that. I've never opened one up to see exactly how much room's in there, but I'm sure there's enough.
So really, you can actually get into the command module and actually break it open.
Somebody,
I thought it was like one whole piece.
it is one whole piece, but I believe somebody said they cut it off at the neck and was able to do that. And then they were going to cut it in half and then put it all back together afterwards.
Really? Wow, that is
Mhm.
a lot of ingenuity. Shoot, I wouldn't even be attempting to do anything in the first place with it, but that's next level.
Right.
That is next level.
So I think this is anybody got any questions about that? Hey,
Well, sounds like you just broke up again. I'm thinking he should have an iPad backup so he can actually get on here. Oh, will you look at that? Will you look at that? So Todd dropped off, but guess what I got? Looks like Mike Reeder had shared a nice photograph of the Hawk build with aluminum. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You can't beat that. It's making me salivate myself, Mike. If you can hear me, I might have to invest in a third one with the Mike Reeder aluminum. And yes, it would be an orange one. And yes, it would have white windows. I'm sorry. Screen accurate, at least. That is really cool. Thanks, Mike. Really appreciate the photo. He doesn't look too thrilled either. You should smile for your photos, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I've got a wandering Wi-Fi. We're gonna have to probably get this thing Ethernet line ran or something. I don't understand it. Says I'm full go. I have enough to run 4K videos and stream, but
I'm not sure what to tell you about that.
Like,
He's breaking up again. So I hope you guys out there in the internet ether of props and ships have been doing good, staying safe with all of the snow and cold, and of course, Andrew Ree, if you're tuning in, obviously you're in summertime right now, so hats off to you on that one. You're breaking up again there, buddy. Can you hear me? Yeah, he's really choppy. It's really choppy. So in the meantime, I'm gonna like bore you to death with another piece that I think that you'll see interest in. I probably should do a nice photographic thing, a little photographic shoot with this one. So the teru from Japan is actually very rare. Rick Robinson also did this build for me. There's a number of members here that actually have one, but not very many. I know that JC has one. It's really nice. And I thought that I can't remember the other individual that I saw that actually has one. And I've never seen a transporter version of this, even though I've seen the photograph in the Japanese box set Laserdisc attachments that come with it. That's the only time I've ever seen it. But yeah, this is about the only one I've ever seen. Kind of neat, very rough, but kind of neat to have in the collection. This kind of comes right off, and Richard actually did some modified engine work. Here, I'll just take that right off, and I don't know if you can see that right there. But as you can see, it is pretty rough. The Teru Eagle 4, boosterized, if you want to call it that. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's not the de facto canon, but it's neat to have in the collection. Other than that, I think I'll hold off on sharing anything else until next week. And then, of course, I think Bill George is going to be coming on with us next week. That's very exciting. As you know, Bill George is in charge of producing all those wonderful models for a Sci-Fi Air Show. I think he was part of the ILM back in the day. He also was responsible for the original 11-foot Enterprise shooting model that's in the Smithsonian. The final restoration of it. I actually was able to take advantage of going to the Smithsonian. Well, it's just right up the road from where I live. I live here in Virginia, Northern Virginia. So I was really anxious to see it right there in the front. I think it's in the Boeing room. At least it used to be. I don't know what's going on with all COVID this last year. But if you're ever in the neighborhood and if it's displayed, I would highly recommend getting some good shots of it. It's amazing to see, and it looks a crap ton better than what it used to look like when it was down in the merchandise, the Smithsonian store, the Air and Space Museum store, because even though there was very interesting efforts on trying to restore it back in the early 90s, it was just inaccurate based on what they wanted to do for the screen this past time. And I think they devoted, I don't know how much money, millions, I don't know, into the restoration of it this time. So it's an absolute beautiful display. So I would highly recommend getting on over there and checking that out. Anyway, so back to Bill George. I'm getting down the rabbit holes. Back to Bill George. He's going to be on with us next week. The one thing that I have some questions on is he actually made maybe a smaller than 1/72 scale Super Swift. Wonder if he'll commission a couple of those, whatever. I would love to at least attain a Super Swift, because you very rarely ever see those in anybody's collection. And anytime that you do see them, it's usually the full scale version of it. And to have it at that little tiny size, that would be fantastic. That would be awesome. Anywho, thinking Todd is not doing so good on the technical difficulties. So he's left me holding the bag again. So anyway, once again, order you a shirt, spreadshirt.com. And let me see if I can see anybody's comments this time. I have to redo my page. Let's see here. Let's watch myself. There we go. Let's see here. Hi from Portugal, Nuno Caesar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I got the most atrocious last name, and other people tear it up and everything, and so I don't care, so I hope you all don't care me tearing yours up. BP Taylor, hello, how are you? It's good to hear from you again. So Matthew Bodery, gosh, once again, I apologize. My most prized possession of Space 1999, that's a toughie. But I would say that I would give all credit to Lee Malone and my first 44-inch Rogue Eagle. An amazing piece of work. He devoted so much time and effort into that, and it is rock solid, amazing. So I can actually break it down, put it in a box, and take it places and display at Wonderfest or conventions or whatever. And he even made it even more rock solid, if you will. There was some resin pieces to where the feet meet with the leg, and one of them broke because the scissor thing kind of straightened out, and I kind of pushed down on just a tad bit, and it broke. So I had all four of them replaced with 3D metal parts, and it will not break again, not like that. Anyway, Bernard Fathom, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, welcome. Simon Hetherington, greetings from the UK. Well, greetings from Fredericksburg, Virginia. All right, what else do we got here? Nick McCarty, how are you, sir? Wonderful, wonderful CG work that you have been producing time and time again, expanding the Space 1999 universe, right? So for better or for worse, if you like some of his whimsical things or some really cool, serious looking things, he's right up there. Peter O'Rourke is also way up there with regards to some seriously awesome CG work. So Peter, if you're out there, hey, what's going on? Christian Lalenset, hello, how are you? Hopefully I pronounced your name right. I apologize once again. And then I think that's about the extent of it. We have 13 people live here right now, and I've once again been left holding the bag. Also, a shout out to Jamie Hood. Thank you so much for the COAs for the paintings. One thing that both of us were getting a little bit older, and I totally forgot to ask him to produce a COA for the spine booster, as well as the COA for the eagle painting that I have for the 172nd model kit. Thank you so much, Jamie. I really do appreciate it. So for those who are tuning in, once again, 1612, the Dragon's Domain Ultra Probe command module, pretty amazing. It'll come with a stand and obviously the stake and that it sets on. It's really nice. They actually did some detail of what it more or less looked like from the show instead of the eagle-looking door that you've seen in some of the other third-party models. So I can't wait till this set comes out. I really can't. And it's the first time it's going to be a bit of a unique eagle too. I know a lot of you say you guys are saying out there, what, another eagle? Yeah, well, this one's going to be a little unique. So look forward to it. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. On the T-shirt. All right, Simon Golling. He says, I am busy researching on building 22 or 148 scale plus the 172nd scale ones. I used to work as one of Ertl model makers. Well, funny you should mention that. Something that came up on eBay a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot that I had made a bid on it, was the sample Eagle kit from 1998. Apparently it was the very first sample given to the execs or whatever, as far as I'm kind of speculating here. But I managed to get a hold of that. I guess it was part of the inventory of the cataloged items that they had in somebody's collection, but I ended up getting it. So I did a little bit of a photo shoot on the items, I think on both merchandise and props and ships, if you want to go look that up. I thought it was actually really neat. That's actually the second generation that we've ever seen that the classic Eagle kit produced, right, in 1998, that and the Alpha kit, I believe. So that was kind of neat. All right, looks like Todd has probably rebooted his computer about 3 times, and I'm thinking he's not too happy with what's going on. Either that or his Wi-Fi is giving out on him. I'm not sure. I'm not going to belabor. Are there any other questions out there in the ether, since we're now down to 11 people? I can only keep your attention so long, But if there's no other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me if there's anything else that you want to see. I love sharing, and not that I'm trying to boast, because I don't boast, but I do like to share, and I like to help folks get to that next level if they need to know about information, or at least point people in the right direction. That is my sincere ambition, right? You will have to move Todd in with you, Gordon. Oh, yeah, maybe. He's in Indiana, I'm in Virginia, so it's a good 10-hour drive. But yeah, we had a little bit of a visit. I made my way up there back in December, especially to visit round 2. That was really neat. That's also a video that we've actually posted in the past. So if you wanted to check that out, and let us know what else you would like to see here on this show. I could share a number of different examples of my collection. My collection doesn't hold a candle to Todd's quantity of collection, but I've got a few nice pieces that I love showing off. I love showing off, or one of these days I can show off my small props collection. I have a Sid kit and a couple of Roland pairs, and I think some Century casting stuff of the stun gun and comlock. We use those quite a bit to at least see what we can do about getting to that next level of the round 2 kit being produced and whatnot. Hopefully 1612's set is going to be coming out probably within a month or two. That's going to look remarkably awesome as well. Let's see. Simon says, have you purchased Sci-fi? So why would you like to check that out? And fantasy magazines and books. I'm not sure I understand the question. If you're referring to like Martin Bower's World of Modeling, yes, I've actually had one or two of Martin's items, repros, not originals, not screen shooting originals, repros or commissioned works. The thing that is, I just love all of that's the best catalog there is of all of his works. So it's a really great book. Highly recommend it. You can actually pick it up for about $10 for your Kindle or your Kindle app for whatever device you want to use. It's amazing book. Or you can have the hardbound or the hard copy softbound. It's like a big workbook, really very thick, for about $50+. It's kind of expensive, but it's well worth it. Yes, BP. I used to have it. Now Todd has it. Has the glider. We did a little bit of trading, and I ended up with some paintings, and he ended up with the glider. So now it's in his collection. We actually showed it off over at the when I was there doing the Todd tour, so to speak. So it's a really nice glider. It's one of the few that actually has the skids on it, not necessarily mounted for 44. So it was kind of neat to see it in that fashion. Comes with the COA and the booklet and everything. Hey, there's Todd. All right. Still,
for a minute, maybe.
Still rebooting your machine, I take it.
I was actually one of the guys in our group was trying to give me some technical help.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice.
George. So we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah. So Nick McCarty, yes, I would highly recommend getting Bower's book. Once again, if you're on a budget, the Kindle version is very good to own. But if you really want the Eagle, or the Eagle, yeah, everybody wants the Eagle. If you want the book, the hard, you want to hold it in your hand, workbook looking book, then yes, by all means get it. Mike Reeder, do you have any studio scale laser tanks? I do. I have all three actually. I have the built up one that was the RC, is built by Small Artworks, the Eagle Beak tank, and then I have two. I have the flatbed and the bubble top tank in kit form that needs to be finished. I probably need to commission somebody to do that if maybe somebody wants to reach out to me if they're interested. I already have the Chieftain bottoms and the proper decals from Chris Trice to incorporate the Alpha Moon base crests on them. So I would love to have all three of them pretty much completed. So yeah, I do. You Mike, you don't have any aluminum to incorporate on those tanks, do you? That'd be an interesting question. I wouldn't think that you would, but Mama says it don't hurt to ask, right? So Simon Galling is looking for a model kit of the glider. I don't know, Todd, if you can help him out.
Those are hard to find right now.
And depending on what scale, right? So the 1/72nd, you don't need to worry about unless you get, because you can get the Immunity Syndrome episode edition of the 1612 Eagle. But anything bigger than that, I would think it'd be relatively difficult to find.
Yeah, that's one of the things we're trying to talk Jamie into doing for the 22-inch Eagles. So
Gotcha.
they're hard to find.
So,
Jim Small did a long time ago.
Okay.
Jim Small did them a long time ago. So if they're floating around there, they're hard to get. You might see one pop up once in a while, and then I think, what's his name? Larson. Larson did a couple, and they're not as accurate as you'd like to be, but if it's a glider that you can have for now.
Repeat that one more time. You were breaking up. You still there? Can you hear me?
The glider from Larson.
Oh, what about it?
I think he has a 148 glider out. Larson does.
Gotcha. Hey, Todd, you know what you
my
should
goodness.
do? Hey, Todd, can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, what you should do is put your phone as the third recipient. So if your computer drops out, you can actually still be on the phone with this open call.
Okay, I'll try that.
All right, cool. So let's see here. I can or could make the lasers out of brass tubing. That's not a bad idea. Be interesting to see what you come up with. Do you have or need any kind of measurement details of that? I mean, Mike, you can get with us a little bit later if you want to, with any of those details. And if you need me to send you anything, I don't mind doing that as well. Just let me know one way or the other. Let's see if Todd adds himself in with the with like a phone or something like that. Because I mean, if I'm left hanging, he could be left hanging with a portable device as well, so he can at least participate. Really apologize for the technical difficulties. I have a feeling that it's probably a combination of Wi-Fi and maybe an older machine. I'm operating on an i7 laptop, which is relatively new and it's extremely powerful. So, and I also got Verizon Wi-Fi, so it's pretty reliable. My wife loves to stream movies from time to time, so you get what you pay for. Anyway, so let's see. Chris Larson did the 148 version I have. David Phillips said that. Awesome.
Hello.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm still in the studio.
Okay.
I'm not sure that they can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you. There you go. Okay, mute your mic on one of them. There we go.
How's that?
That's good. You can still hear an echo, so turn down your volume on one of them.
How's that?
Still hear an echo. It's not bad, but it's a little. Well, now it's bad.
All right, let me hold on.
Just unplug your mic. Is that better?
Where'd I go?
Okay, there you go. Nice and clear. Nice camera. Everything.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let me go down here and. All right, where's my stuff?
All right. Yes, 2 Todds. You can cover up one of your cameras too if you want to put a cap on it. There you go. All right. So Nick McCarty actually mentioned I've done my first 3D print on a wider eagle nose cone, slowly doing the complete model. Well, Nick, we are definitely looking forward to seeing what you got. I saw the couple of your examples already that you shared. Looks very, very promising. So I'm excited to see that.
Nice. I wonder if I could do this.
Oh, look at there. Looks like Mike sent another photo. Awesome. Yeah, looks like definitely would be something worth looking at with regards to the laser tank. Here's the photo that he was sharing. So that's kind of neat. I know they look like just a couple of aluminum rods or whatever, but that's kind of neat. Are you still with us, Todd?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike goes correct. I found the third set of lab pod thrusters. They fell out of the box on the floor. I had to make a new jig for these sensors. As Debbie wore out the last one, she scribed hundreds of lines over the years. Yes, she did. The command module sensors, a true awesome special thing to have for your 22-inch Eagle. Highly recommend it. Definitely something I would recommend. These are studio scale X-wing barrels I made, very similar to the laser tank. Okay, well, cool. I'm excited about that. Looks like I was moving around a little bit there. All right, cool. Oh, and here's the photograph from Nick McCarty. He's actually making an interesting 3D print of the command module with another hatch. It looks like one of his original works, to expand the Space 1999 universe. So that's looking promising. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Amazing engineering work, to say the least.
Yeah. You guys able to hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right. Another Todd, another place. Eric Longstreet. That's funny. Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I hope you've been doing well.
2 Todds in one plate. Yeah.
All right. So are you on your computer now, or are you still on your mobile device?
Both. I'm
Okay.
operating the host in from the computer and using my camera and everything.
Okay.
Because I'm watching my internet just fluctuate like crazy.
Oh, who's watching? Who's streaming a movie in your house?
Nobody. I pretty much shut off paused everybody on the internet. I don't understand. It must be something with this computer.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a refurbished computer. I tried to do it the quick and easy way, but it's not gonna work.
Right. All right. Any other questions out there in the ether? Out in 1999 props and ships land. All right. So Todd, what you got going on, man? You're in clear now. Now I'm going to pass the mic over to you.
Oh yeah. Well, people will notice that we've been working on our T-shirt things. We've got the USA site, we've got the Canadian site, and I believe I put up the Australian site. So, yep. And I think through today there's a 15% discount that Spreadshirt's offering. So why not give it a shot? They're pretty cool T-shirts. We got all kinds of them in there.
Yeah, like I said, Fruit of the Loom, pretty good quality stuff. At least for the T-shirts. I don't know what they use for the other, like the more elaborate stuff, But for
right,
Fruit of the Loom is good.
Of course, there's mugs and all that stuff in there. Just look through there and see if there's something you don't see. Give us a holler and we'll see if we can add it to it.
Nice. I also talked a little bit about Bill George coming up next week. Looks like Eric Longstreet is asking who's on the list of guests in the future.
Yeah, Bill George next weekend, and I'll definitely have this thing figured out by then, because we don't want to be jumping around and
Yeah, that would be very good.
going in and out. So there's a lot of people I want to get on here. I just need to make it happen. Probably do like a special guest every 2 weeks or something like that, because it takes a little while to set up with them. Like with Bill, he couldn't be on until the 28th because he was out of town. So we'll see what happens. Like to get a few more people. If you guys know of anybody that you want us to get a hold of that we're not already trying to get a hold of, let's hear about it.
We should probably have Harold on there one day, show off some of his amazing works or something like that. Or I could actually have a conglomeration of my Harold built items.
Oh yeah,
he's on to actually give a little bit of a detail of the build, and maybe help out with any kind of secrets or any kind of things, techniques of that nature. If anybody has any questions regarding that. Because that's what this page is all about, is to enhance your building skills, to show off what's available, and to show off your collection if you wanted to show it off for inspiration.
Right. I'd like to have builders, like let's see, Olivier Xavier, the guy that does all the what do you call that, sculpting figures, Alan Carter and Maya and all those. He does a really good job with that stuff. So people like him.
Didn't he do a lighted version of the Bringers of Wonder creature?
Yeah, I've got one.
And then didn't he also do a couple of Maya creatures as well?
Yes, he has 3 creatures, and then he's got Bergman, Koenig, Maya, Carter, and Paul.
Okay. No,
and they've all got different poses, or some of them come with different weapons or whatever.
Nice.
So yeah, he does it all, and I'd like to help. I've seen a couple people post in the group that said they wanted to get some of those, so I'll get him to jump on here with us one day.
Nice, very nice, cool.
But yeah,
well, any other announcements you would like to make?
BP's working on the Eagle 1B. I'm supposed to give him a list today of how many people are on there, so he can he's working on the molds and everything right now.
Very cool.
So that'll be coming along soon. I'll give everybody a heads up on that list when it comes time to purchase them. I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. He'll probably tell me I'll have them ready a week from now or whatever, and then I'll hit everybody up, say, hey, in the next few weeks, be ready to get your Eagle 1Bs out there.
Yeah, those will look nice on your well, it's 1/72 scale, right?
Well, I think it could go both ways, actually. You can make it a 1/72 and put small figures inside it, or you can make it like the glider was for,
Well, no, my point was that it's mainly made for, like, let's say in scale with the 12 or 14-inch Eagle, to where you could actually, if you wanted to treat it like the glider, you could actually mount it just like Rick Robinson did on the top of the Eagle itself. Or was that 22 inches?
That was the 22, yeah.
Okay.
And the 22 would be like a glider, and in the 1/72, it would be more like another ship like the Eagle.
Very cool, very cool. So Eric Longstreet was asking about Alfred Wong. Maybe he'd be a good gift.
Yeah, I want to get Alfred Wong. Actually, Alfred hit me up and told me to save one of those Eagle 1Bs for him. So yeah, we'll get Alfred on there and people like him. But like I said, I want to get some of the group members, the builders, Chris Potter, Chris D. Potter, because he's a builder too.
Right.
Those anybody that has been building 1999 projects or Trek projects for a long time because remember I have a Star Trek props and ships group now too. That's why I'm doing this live on the YouTube because it'll cover both parts.
So Eric was mentioning that once he gets out of the Star Trek land, his next project is going to be an ultra probe type ship using the E-1B. That'd be really neat to see.
That would be.
So Eric, how long do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be 1/48 scale? It's going to be like 6 feet long. That'd be kind of neat to see. BP said he designed it to be 1/72. Okay, well there you go.
Yeah.
Question answered.
Yep.
So cool. All right.
Saw some other questions up there somewhere. Okay, so as far as props and ships kits, me and Gordon are collaborating now. So here's something I want to explain to everybody. My previous builder, David Jacobs, was something happened to him. I don't know what. I've been trying to get a hold of him since October. I hope he's okay. I can't get it. I have not heard hide or hair from him. So he was building a few things, his stun guns and a couple things for like David Rose. He's not. I can't use him anymore. I've waited too long. So I've got a new builder that's going to help me get that through. Actually, I got 2 guys helping me right now. But David Boyer is helping get me caught up on those builds for like JC and David Rose. And so if I owe you a kit built, then it's probably going to go through David or me. I can do a little bit, but my work schedule's very rigorous. So just for everybody's knowledge, I can't. I didn't get any of those kits back. I didn't get anything back, so I'm having to start over. I just didn't want to throw a bunch of negativity out there. I've been trying to get this thing fixed, and I seriously hope that David's okay. And if I hear from him, I'll let you know. But we're moving on, onward and upward. So Gordon and I have joined forces. We have 20. Well, we ordered 25 side-on kits, but we've sold a few since then. The same with the interior kit that's done by Antonio Rigador, 308 bits guy.
For the 14-inch Eagle.
Yeah, and for the 14-inch Eagle. So we've got those out there. You know, obviously I've got my own little stuff out there that we're incorporating into our little deal with the mini stun guns and comm locks, and it's not a done deal yet. We're kind of going at it slow, and I'm trying to get people taken care of that have been waiting for stuff from the previous builder. So just FYI, hit me up if I owe you something, and we'll get it straightened out. And like I said, 25 kits side on, so we've got them in stock, ready to ship out the next day. Unless it's a weekend, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, it was nice to see those kits show up. Your caster actually did a very good job producing them, as well as the interior kits. So you guys have seen photographs of completed works. As a matter of fact, there was an individual who did one just today. As a matter of fact, posted some photographs today. Side on ship's actually pretty nice. It's originally designed and casted by Alfred Wong, and we own those now, the cast and the molds. So that's kind of exciting, as well as that's actually really exciting. So that plus the 14-inch interior, there was a lot of interest in it because there was a whole lot of interior kits going on with the 22s. So people are getting into the 14-inch ones as well. So I encourage you, if you want it, probably incorporate some lights or make it whatever it is that you want to make it. These are really good little kits to enhance your 14-inch Eagle build. So that's really cool. Let's see here. Looks like I have Eric Longstreet has mentioned I have a carbon fiber tube that will be the center spine. You're going to probably need it because that's going to require some serious weight, if I'm not mistaken, with regards to your Eagle 1B Ultra Probe-ish build. So keep us posted. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So, all right. What else you got, Todd? Where can I get your model kits from? Simon Galling, you can actually reach out to Todd if you want to PM him here on Facebook, or it's what is it? Props and Ships, A&D Ships at gmail.com. Props, or I'm sorry, what is it again? 1999 Props and Ships at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1999 Props and Ships at gmail.com. Or reach out to Todd, PM him. He'll get you one in the mail this week.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the screen now. So hang tight.
Oh, it's going to be flashing. His prices are insane.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, so I don't have, I'm not controlling this thing. So Todd is like the host and the technical. Yep, 1999 Props and Ships at gmail.com. All right, cool.
Yeah, looks like my modem is staying a little more stable now. Might switch back to my regular.
Okay. So what else do we have going on? If you have any ideas with regards to guests, if you want to be a guest yourself, then by all means we'll entertain that idea. And that's basically it. So I run a number of other pages on Facebook. Seems like Facebook is probably the most popular platform for Space 1999 as a whole. I run the Space 1999 series page. I try to get as much information and news as I possibly can with regards to all of the anything and everything of 1999 or related. Ooh, Todd, what are you doing? So, check that out. Check out the merchandise page, as well as there's a main page with the no colon. So I do the Space 1999 with no colon. It's the one with the 15,000 members. So there's a lot of input going on there. And if you're humorous or want to entertain humor into 1999, which I've done time and time again, I also have the Light Side of the Moon, Space 1999 Light Side of the Moon. And for you Eagle 44 incher folks, I also entertain or administer a page called Space 1999 Eagle 44. I think that's enough pages, but I do like 3 or 4 others as well. But I don't want to bore you with all those details. If you have any other questions with regards to any of those pages, let me know. Looks like Todd dropped off again. Todd, are you still there? No? All right. Give it a couple more minutes. If he doesn't chime in, then we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up, as we've been on the horn here about an hour and 10 minutes. And I know that a lot of people have a life, so I don't want to bore you to death with waiting. Hurry up and waiting. So any other questions out there? Let me refresh my page, see if I've been losing out on any texting. Oh, let me mute that. There we go. I'm using my computer as a monitoring capability for the text. I hate you for nothing. Spell check on this bloody phone thinks I'm name from Tony. Oh, Tony and a pony. Oh, that that's funny. BP, I've got fresh silicone for the new Eagle 1B molds. should begin casting shortly thereafter. Awesome. Keep us posted. We'll definitely put the word out, and we'll get things rolling. And if you want, we don't have to stick with props and ships. I can get the word out on the series page or whatever page that you would like. You just let me know. Is there a central list of all the sites and vendors? I could provide that for you, Mr. Liu, Mr. Steve Liu. That's not a problem. I don't know about the vendors, but at least the Facebook pages I can put out, the ones that I administer. I used to do an extensive 1999 page listing of everybody's, but I'm afraid things have expanded to multiple amounts of boutique pages out there with membership of less than 1,000. Not that I'm boasting about having bigger numbers than that, but there's a lot of specialties that folks want to focus on. So I just can't keep up with all of them, and I don't have optic on all of them either. So yeah, I got you, and I'll shoot out the list of pages that I administer at least.
Can you hear me now?
Let's see. Yeah, you're coming in now.
Okay. George,
do people have a need for Space 1999 alien kits? Well, that's a funny question. I don't have to say here in this particular forum that's probably been one of the most ridiculed kits out there. The old George Barris Moonscope kit. Me personally, I think it's kind of endearing, but only from the first release, not the Maya version of 2013, 2014. But I mean, to each his own. There's also a Ahi toy of the Moonscope alien car. And I think that was actually kind of cool to have because it's extremely rare to begin with. Yes, I know it doesn't have anything to do with the show, but neither did the megaphone or the AM radio or the wrist radio, right? Or any of the Laramie, their Laramie toys or anything else like that. But yeah, alien figures. So the alien figures, if what was that? The Olivier. We'll get you the contact of some of the alien figures that's been produced for that.
Right.
I don't think he's produced a Dragon's Domain dragon, has he?
No, but the people have asked for it.
Maybe that'd be a good question we need to entertain with him.
Yeah. Another thing too, when you guys are when you're joining these live videos for us, if you can, I'll put you a link on this on the bottom of the in the comments on this after the video's done. You can go to this link and it'll let you. What basically what you're doing is allowing Facebook or YouTube to use your name so I can tell who's asking the questions. See, like Gordon, what's the best way to buy Martin Bauer's book? I can't tell who that is unless I'm on Facebook. So, but that's Amazon.com would be the best way.
Unless you're in the UK, Amazon UK also sells them.
Yeah, just Amazon, wherever you're at, Amazon UK, Amazon USA. I think they've got them.
On the search, I would just look up Martin Bauer. It's really called Martin Bauer's World of Models. Really good book. I took a bit to show it off. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. I also kind of promote it from time to time across the pages because that book is that good. It's really good.
Oh, definitely.
So Nick McCarty, he's got a sense of humor. He says, I made a cloaked eagle, but I can't find it just now.
Yeah, there's always
so
a
funny.
Wise guys.
Hey, it's Sylvain. Hey, Sylvain, how you doing?
What's up, buddy? There's also a white page version on Amazon for Kindle. Get from US site, not UK. I don't know who said that, but I'm just reading it.
Oh, well, either way.
Hi, Dennis.
You could either do the Kindle version or the hardbound or the hard copy softbound. So Sylvain, you're only doing okay.
Who's the one that said about message my email?
I'm not sure.
It's just above Dennis YouTube. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if it's on.
To look back. So Sylvain, you coming up with any other new projects while you're stuck at home? The eagle hanger and all the other photo shoots have been truly remarkable. Really do appreciate you sharing those across the 1999 pages.
Yeah, I like those too.
It's amazing work. As a matter of fact, I actually forwarded the number of those to the Space 1999 series page with over 43,000 likes to show off that amazing work. Hopefully the masses are being able to see some of these things that people are doing across the world. Yes, Simon, the Martin Bower book is amazing. So Sylvain, I think you need a 44-inch eagle to start shooting now, don't you?
Well, we all.
He goes, nothing at the moment.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. So Todd, do we want to wrap this up? I think we need to.
Man, it sucks. We got 30 people today, and all these technical difficulties.
Yeah, it is. It is. Any other questions? Last round, save round, or any alibis?
I could probably stay around for a little while if you guys want to chat.
So hey, Dennis, how you doing? Good to see you again.
Yeah, 20. But so for anybody that wasn't here, we've added to all of our shirts, spreadshirt.com. Look for props and ships, and you'll find it. I've got links all over the news part of the because it just we're so busy on the group, it just scrolls to the bottom, missing it everywhere.
So Sylvain, I don't think anybody's been able to respond from. Well, I don't think Nick Alder's been able to respond or has responded to Todd. I know Todd has tried to reach out to him.
Yeah, not yet. Anybody that knows him would be cool to get him.
All right, cool. You all right, Todd?
Wrong button. Yeah, it's been crazy already. So, been posting on Todd's Star Trek Facebook page. Good, go get it, Eric.
Nice.
Trying to make that the next props and ships page. It's gone viral. What do you think?
Hope so.
Gordon, what's
All right,
the
guys.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
I was going to say, I was going to let you guys go. So really do appreciate your time for hanging out and chatting and whatnot. So thanks, Todd, for inviting me again. And you guys have a wonderful and safe week. Probably see you next weekend.
Yep.
George. Looking forward to seeing Bill George and whatnot. So maybe I'll even throw in a prop or two so y'all can see those. If you want me to do an extensive photograph shoot for the 31-inch orange hawk, let me know. I probably most likely will pull out the photo studio box or photo box studio and do it again. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much.
Gordon.
Yep.
Okay, so it's us. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here and try and figure these computer problems out. See you later, Jeff Rubel. So I'm gonna do my best to make a better show next week. I don't know what's going on with this Ethernet, but I'm gonna get it fixed. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sci-fi Todd, Star Trek, hello, Sci-fi Todd Props and Ships. I'll leave you guys a link in the description here in just a little bit. appreciate everybody that's come on. This is really cool. It's just really got me aggravated that I can't get this technical stuff figured out. So new computer, all that stuff, I'm working on it. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you. And you, where's that stupid camera? Right there. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.